Hey, it's Dorleen. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my creative life. I'm making a really fun pop-up card today. I've never done one like this, so I'm really excited about it. Now, this cardstock piece is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2, your standard A2 card. So once you score that down, now this sheet is 4 by 10 1/2, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 5 1/2, and 6 1/2. And you can see how I'm doing an accordion fold to make sure that that pop-up really does stand out. Now, I'll put the measurements in the information box, and it's also on my blog, which a link will be down in the information box as well. Now, I'm using cutouts from Printable Cuttable Creatables since I'm on the design team, but I'm telling you, the products are adorable whether or not I'm on the design team. Now you can see here I'm trimming it off just a little bit because I feel like when I use my cutter to score things, it just doesn't measure quite right. And so next time I'm definitely going to use my scoreboard. But I created the cluster of tools or makeup on Cricut Design Space. I did a cluster and I also did these individual ones. Now these are all the same items as in the front, but I made them a little bit smaller, and of course the word fabulous, which is also part of this makeup set. Again, I'll have all the information in the information box, so you can definitely link it down yourself, purchase them, and I do have a 15% off code that I'll have in the information box as well. So I cut this pattern paper, and this is just from a 6x6 pad that I have, and it was perfect coloring for my products and also, you know, the whole makeup line. And I put it down on the paper and I realized, oh my gosh, I cut it the wrong dimension. So thankfully I had a little piece of this left, and I really did like those lips, so I was able to add them after all. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on there, and then I'm just going to add a little bit more adhesive on that strip and then just add it right there to make it more even. So the thing I like about this cluster of tools is I did put an offset on it, so it does stand out a little bit from the pattern paper, and I just use a combination of liquid adhesive and my ATG to add some adhesive on there. Now I'm putting it a little bit higher up because I am going to put a little bit of sentiment right there, because inside it's going to say fabulous, but on the outside I'm going to stamp you are, so that way they know they're fabulous once they open the card. Now, I will have the measurements on my blog, but these are cut down 3/4 inch by 4, and the larger one is 4 by 4 1/4, something like that. I hope that's right. But like I said, check the blog because that will definitely give the right dimensions. So when I put these on, I realized I probably should have cut them just a little bit longer, because I think I did 3 3/4 on mine for those little strips. But you know what? It all works out. It's so pretty, and they're coordinating. So like I said, it all works out. But now I'm just deciding, where am I going to put all these cute little cutouts that I did? And I kind of stick pretty simple. I put the nail polish in the front, the mascara wand on that one step, and then I'm going to put the brush up on the top, as well as the word fabulous, because like I mentioned, it was going to say you are in the front and then fabulous when you open it up. Now, the one thing to remember when you're putting adhesive on these little portions is only on the bottom part. You don't want to fill the entire image with adhesive. Otherwise, it's going to stick to the top of the card and defeat the whole purpose, because first of all, you're not going to be able to open the card. So once I do that, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to center the bottom portion first to make sure it's even. But you see here how it's just a little bit off, so you really have to be careful with that. And so once I put my adhesive, and I'm going to use my ATG gun, or ATG, a little bit of liquid adhesive just to make sure it sticks. Anytime there's movable parts, you want to definitely put some good strong adhesive, because it's going to get opened and closed and move a lot, and you don't want it to fall apart. So I needed to really check to make sure that it was going to sit right. But you see how easy it is when you put the second side. All you do is you put adhesive on that back side and then close it, and you know it's going to fit. So there you go. Isn't that adorable? I love this card. I don't know why I've never made these pop-up. Is it like a step card? I don't know. But I definitely need to make more. I hope you agree, and I hope you like this card. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell, because I do post at least 2 videos a week, One is always scrapbooking. The other is whatever it is I'm creating in the Command Center. And in this case, it happens to be a card. The Command Center is my craft room and also the name of my blog. Now, you notice here that I had a stamp that said, "You are beautiful," or something to that effect. Well, you know what? I didn't need the beautiful. I just needed the "you are." I went ahead and cut it off. Look, it works fine. And if I want to use the whole entire sentiment later, I just have to put it together again. It's not that big of a deal. So I cut it in half just to make it easier. And then right now I'm cutting like it into a square or rectangle, I should say. It's definitely not a square. But once I start playing with it, I realize it's taking up too much space, and I really want to show off the really fun makeup tools. Because if you can see, some of them have some silver glitter paper, some of it's just really bright colors, and all of them are just really pretty. So I decided to just fussy cut it instead, and I totally love that so much better. And I even decided to fussy cut them the word individually instead of as one set. So here you go. And then I just use some regular adhesive to glue it down. No big deal. But look at that. Isn't that adorable? Make sure that you check the information box so you can get that 15% off when you order your makeup tools or any other cut file from Printable Cuttable Creatables. And again, use that code, 15% off on already low prices. It's a deal. Believe me. And here you have it, a cute, 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 fabulous, or you are fabulous card for your favorite person. Thanks again for watching. Truly appreciate it. Make sure you leave a comment if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye.